Hey, buddy, Steve back in Railgrade. Instead of jumping into Region 7 Salt City, I'm going to go into Region 6 bonus glassed over, and I am fully aware that I still have not gotten Region 4B done yet. This one is still kicking my butt, and as soon as I get an S, as soon as I figure out how to get an S rank on this one, I will absolutely put a video out for it. But let's jump into Region 6 bonus. S rank for this one is 20 minutes. Alright. Now that you put glass exports to smashing use, just don't destroy the glass directly, even the auditors would notice that. You need some creativity to send the glass to this oversized city, either feed the city's demand to sell glass at cost or produce more profitable chains to subsidize imports. If this is an import dock, so we've got a big ass city here. Cities need water or salt or wire or steel. Level 1, since the level 2 needs all this stuff. It needs energy, concrete, widgets, furniture, appliances, or glass. And we have to deliver 196 glass. We have 20 minutes to do it. Let's see what we're rolling with. We've got some water over here, wire coilers. We'll take wire. What does wire need again? Wire's gonna need copper. Do I have any copper mines here? I have coal mines. I have copper veins, so I could do copper, run copper this way, to do wire to run it down here. That's an idea. There's water here, that's oil. That was water for a second, so do oil to energy to do that. We've got our the import docks all the way over here. I got water over here. That's kind of helpful. And this is going to be importing a shitload of glass. Got iron up here. I got a steel mill over here. Let's go ahead and just put all the people in there. I got 24 workers available. You're my bank. You're my accountancy. So they need... So we can use steel to the city via the steel mill. And unfortunately, because of this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go around. Can I do tunnels? Track, intersect, structure. No, I can't. I don't have tunnels? That sucks. Okay, so we can do iron over to the steel mill, coal to the steel mill. That gets us to steel. And that'll get that. So we do have to do like a real tight turnaround here to get that. And then energy or concrete or widgets. So it's going to have to be energy. So energy's telling me I got to do oil, which is an oil power plant. So I don't see any power plants in here. And then this, we just have glass. Oof. This one's going to suck with a capital suck. Alright. How far can I be away from this? Okay. I want to do like that for the run going to the city, because I can put the stations down here. Then for the coal, I can bring up a loop here. Iron, a little loop up here. That's gonna suck. Oh man, look how close they are together. Okay, I'm gonna do a loop like that. That's going to be my iron loop, and I'll probably have it go this way. Then down here, need coal. I've got 4 coal mines. How much do you take here? 2 and 2 make 2. 8, 8, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so essentially these two, each one of these does 2 of these. Perfect. Alright. No, I don't think I want to do that. I want to do loops, because loops work for me. Not more than that, though. Okay. Nope. I think I've already done a derp with it. There we go. Okay, that works. Perfect. Okay, cool. We can do 2 loops for that. That'll get the... That hooks up all the steel. I'm not going to do the catalyst for energy because the oil is just in the absolute wrong place for this. And again, you could do this by going wires. Just keep that in mind. You could just hook up wire and... Need one else? It's just wire coilers, right? Yeah, copper and wire. So you can just do a line here, hook up the copper, go this way. That might be a way to make extra cash. How much do these things... I don't have an export dock, do I? No. Keep scrolling to the edge of the screen like a dum-dum here. Okay. There's no way I can do catalyst for any of that. Okay. So let's hook up the first acceptance. That's going to be this here. Okay. I kind of want to keep this close to the mountain if I can. And then this way, anything I do will be relatively, I want to try to keep it concise. Try to keep these guys relatively close together. So that's set up. Obviously, no trains running yet. Glass, I'm not going to do just yet. Industry. You guys catalyze with water, right? No, waste. What catalyzes with water? I need to do one... Ooh. Oh, I can do a second level if I bring the glass down. Because for this, I have to come down at some point here, and I can either go down this way over these tracks, or just go straight down this hill, which I think would be really bad for me. I don't want to do giant runs downhill unless I have to. So I'm thinking track would be over this. That's a long ass. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. What if I just go over the coal mine? Just have the import dock go over this, down the hill, and a similar setup where I have a loop. I'd probably just have an elevated loop dropping off the glass. Okay, that works. Now, let's get my next industry done. I have to do oil. How many oil? Wait. Industry. So I gotta do oil power plants. They take 2 and produce an energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bitchin'. Alright, so I can do an oil setup, but I want the oil... There's so many ways you can do this one. I'm just making this observation here, because if you do the copper, you can do the wire coiler and just have everything going up here. But what if I do that up here? Hang on. Oil power plant. What if I do the oil power plant up here? And like right here. I just lost power. Yay! I live in Texas. Stupid fucking power grid. Alright. So, if I do this here, and I do that, but if can I keep it level? Good lord, what the hell am I doing here? Ooh. Hi. Here's an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are hooked up with that one. And I don't need this, but I can definitely assign some workers. Yay. And I've got workers for it. I may have to actually pause recording. I just had a big-ass rumble of thunder. That was very close to me.
6.5 hours later.
Several hours later, I'm back. The thunderstorms have passed, thankfully. So where I was at, I was setting up this oil well and oil power plant. I think just a little loop to the city is exactly what I need here. So we're going to do this. It's going to be a happy little loop. Yep. I'm just going to do a 3 there. So we've got that. So we've got the oil production. That is going to go towards the energy needs for level 1. And again, this note that says I have to deliver 196 glass. I could probably just import that much, but also each one of these costs 64 cash to import. So I got to make sure I'm not overextending myself, because now I'm at the point where I need to probably draw a little bit of cash, just to make sure I've got a little bit to work with here. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm at 5,200 bucks, so I need to set this up. I actually don't need to set this going. What I need to do is look at my vouchers real quick. Just double check this real fast. Alright, don't have a need for any of that. The music's cutting out, a bit odd. Trains. Alright. Industry needs workers assigned. Well, I'm not putting people there. I can ignore that. Alright, so we got the we got the mines here. And you're gonna take 2 and 2. And again, once I hit go on this, once I drop train, the clock starts. So my thinking is get the oil going to the power plant, get this going. So 1 train for this, 1 train for this, 1 train for this, 1 train for this. And I'm not gonna hook up this. Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna do 2 there for right now, just because I want to make sure I have enough cash to do this. All right. And then once I get this going, I'll start importing glass to pay for it all. Let's go. For this, we're going to do 8. Not bad. Let's see. Rated weight 114, top speed 46 kph. 32 kph. Yeah, these customs engines don't do shit. Alright, I'm gonna 39 kph. That's what I'm gonna do. And I like the idea of doing the pushers. Alright, let's start the clock. So that's going to grab in a bunch of iron, going to go here, grab in a bunch of coal, go here. Next train, let's get that going right meow. And I'm going to wait for these two, because I want to get this stuff loaded up, then deliver it. Now I've got the cash coming in. And yet, all I have to do is just produce that. So now we got a little bit of cash coming down here. Can be a happy little cash cow. How much is it going to cost you? $8.96? I got the cash for it. Let's go. And here, we've got the energy going. And this is 2 to 1, mind you. So even though I'm bringing in 8 here, I only need to take over 4 at a time. That's all I got to do. Just for the simple boiler engine, and that should keyword do it. Once I get this engine up and running, theoretically, I will need to... I'll probably need to double up, probably down here, if I had to guess. I would probably need to do a second train here. And even though this is at full capacity, I don't have an upgrade license, moot point. Could do an upgrade down here. But actually increase the energy storage. But no, I'm getting 64 per. And first thing I'm going to do is actually expand this out. I want to make sure that's got a little bit more to work with. This is not unloading that fast, and I'm not really super duper happy about it. How much are you taking? You're taking 16 seconds to upload? I just don't want this. As soon as this starts running dry, absolutely I'm going to upgrade it. Oh shit, it's already full. So I actually need to clone this train. Let's go ahead and clone it. Oh, box of trains, achievement, construct 128 trains, is mainly because I need to be consuming this stuff pretty quick, and I wish I had an upgrade license for it. Otherwise, I'd do it in a heartbeat, as they say. Nope, we got a bunch of steel coming in here, and they're needing 2 steel, and I need glass. Yeah, oh. Shit. All categories have to be satisfied. I just saw that. I can do that. Okay, cool. I was talking about this before the power outage. There we go. We're going to do 4 here. Hopefully you've seen my mistake here, because this is not getting it the same price. It's a lot of cash going out the door, but I got to do it. I could do 10, and this is going to cost me 640 every time I import. No, this number's dropping pretty precipitously. I think I need to clone this train next too. I'll most likely clone this train once the first load arrives, because this is going to, I think, cost 64. What should you bring in? These guys are full, so they're not actually taking in. Usually it's 64. It's only 32 coming down right now. All right, here comes that first train. I kind of wish I didn't have to do the little riser for it, but it kind of works in my head. All right, now it's growing, and now I'm able to. Now the stuff coming in is going to be taken and accepted a little bit more readily. Let's go ahead and clone this train. I'm going to clone it up here. I'm going to clone this train right here. Again, a ton of cash to go out the door, but it is going to be, I have to be able to afford it in the long run. That concerns me. How slow it is taking to get these trains up the, how slow it is to get these cars up the hill. That was a concern when I came up with this idea. Okay, I'm eating the coal pretty fast over here. But I'm also trying to produce steel as fast as I can for this. And it's, wow, it's eating the glass very quickly. Ouch. I'm probably gonna do another train here, realistically. Just with how long it takes for this train to come back up the hill, I think it makes more sense to have a couple going down this way. I could also hook up the water to get the oil derricks going a little bit faster. But I don't think I need to, really. How are we doing over here? Wow. We're running low on steel. Or water. Oh, hang on. I can take water up here. Okay. Bringing over water actually makes a lot of sense. But no, I have to deliver all the stuff in the, within the 20-minute time span. I could do another track, a straight track, that comes into here, drops it off, and then maybe a water train. Just to, well, the water doesn't help me. It's more I need the steel coming in. And the steel should be coming in at a decent clip, but the trains are no longer lined up correctly, if you want to make sense. Nope, that train's actually going to be showing up here in a mo. but it's now coming in at a lesser rate or a lesser cost. Yeah, instead of 64s coming in at 32s. You need an upgrade. Damn it, I can't upgrade you yet. Why can't I upgrade you? Oh, and I got a backup here? That is problem. Yeah, these trains are completely out of sync right now. But so essentially I have to do 20 drop-offs. Okay, if I hook up another train behind this guy... How's this not working right? I don't know if water's gonna help me at all. That's the thing. Energy would help, but that's not where I'm going with this. Okay. I'm just gonna put another train. I was very curious why I had 3 trains on that one. This one has 3 also. Hold on, I derped somewhere. Or I must have just clicked somewhere when I was just trying to bring stuff down. So this train is just going to go through the station. That's fine. And I've got just over 10 minutes to get the last little bit down here. I'm not gonna lie, getting the wire over here or the water is actually gonna help the city grow. So you know what? Leap it. Let's go. Build an industry. There we go. And I'll actually start bringing water in here just to meet the demands of the city. So I am also going to let this go for a minute. I could upgrade it. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't want to upgrade this guy just yet, though. I can't really justify it. Oh, produced 1024 energy. Let there be light. I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to do a loop. I'm just going to do a straight run on it. Probably do more as well on it. 9.5 minutes. I got 110. I should be able to get there. So I've got one train up here now. So this is going to take me to 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. So essentially everybody just has to bring in another load. This though fascinates me, is that this steel mill is doing the work. Considering so much, like, it's actually filling up to capacity. It's like, this train's coming back just partially full. But hopefully this water coming in is actually... What? Not gonna do level 4? It says required 4 now. It wasn't 4 a minute ago. It was less. How did I mess that up? I got 5 coming in here. That should be okay. Alright. Now it's just a matter of letting this bad boy run. And I think adding a couple more stations here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, a station's too long. Okay, we can do a maximum of 6 here. Oh, station's got everyone 6 segments long. Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until just now. There's also the issue is that, like, I'm importing stuff almost faster than the game is bringing it in. $144, $148, 150. Sweet. I am going to expand the station here. Just make it 6 segments long also. Okay, you're bringing 5 in. You're bringing a full load of 8 in. So it is consuming the glass. That's the big thing. As long as it's being consumed. Only 36 more to go. So this is, I think, the manner in which to do it. I think there's a couple of ways you can do this one. You could do a loop down this way. Come straight down here, right next to the coal mines, maybe. Come down here, and where I have my water line, bring in the train line here to do that. Have your steel being supported over there. Bank, can I deposit money? There, no loan available, no loan needed. And I do think you can get away with doing wire for your level 1. You don't have to go for steel, but I think this is a little more efficient because you're getting more money, more funds being generated this way. If you really wanted to go ham with it, though, I'd probably maybe put your oil power plant down on the low ground, hook this up in a tight loop, have your energy going over, or have your energy up here running on a loop that's running parallel to your wire coil, because this is a great setup, I think, for copper vein and for some wires to be run. I think it's an amazing setup. 6 minutes left on it. I got 10 coming in right now. I got another 10 coming in here. Should be getting this done up before the 5-minute mark. I love the fact also, like, I saturated a steel mill. I was not expecting that to be the case, and I don't have the upgrade license for it, which again, I can do concrete yard. Meh. Warehouses. I hope there's actually a thing like, oh, hey, you need to have a warehouse because XYZ. There we go, I got it in 14 minutes and 14 seconds, and of course this video is much longer than that due to the power outage that I had. And I still need to go back and work on 4B bonus. This one, I think, is one of the hardest. This is the hardest one I've encountered so far, but next video, I'm going to go for Region 7 Salt City. I'm looking forward to it. If you're liking this video, this series, let me know. Drop a like, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.